Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to DotaGodTV on YouTube. This morning I've streamed in the wrong platform. I played my casual games on YouTube instead of Twitch this morning. So there's an extra video of me grinding MMR in pubs. If you guys are interested, you can find it in my channel. So today we're going to talk about the stuff that we haven't finished yesterday in the gameplay update patch 2.0 and 2.0b part 1 yesterday. Hello Rosie, good morning. So yesterday I've talked about the items and general changes of this patch. So for you guys who haven't watched, yeah, you're the first, Rosie. For you guys who haven't watched the part 1, you can check out my it's in the channel, so you can check out the replay from yesterday for items and general changes. Today I'm gonna focus on heroes only. I hope I can finish this video in less than 2 hours. I hope. It's really big patch, so be patient, boys and girls. It's gonna be a pretty detailed one. So base movement speed increase from 310 to 325, increase of 15 movement speed on Abaddon. Base agility increased by 6. Base armor unchanged. Miscoil projectile speed reduced from 1600 to 1300. So it's slower now. Miscoil. Rework Curse of Evidence passive slows the target you attack up to 25%, from 10 to 25% for 4 seconds if a target gets hit 4 times. So it's like he's the new Monkey King now. They become cursed for 4 seconds and are silenced, slowed from 30 to 60%, and all allied heroes that attack the target will receive 40 to 100 attack speed boost. So the counter doesn't start all over again when they're cursed. So you have to wait till the curse is over and then hit 4 more times. It's just like Monkey King. Monkey King's mechanics. Monkey King's Jingo. Hi Tengku Alif. So talent change from Curse Evidence to plus 375 AoE Miscoil. AoE. I haven't tried this hero in the Pops game. Do you guys want me to test it? I'll just test it to show you how it looks like for people who haven't played Abaddon. I don't know, are we gonna test all the new stuff in this video? So basically this is how Miscoil works. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it gets cursed and silenced. So his movement speed is slow and he is silenced. That's the new Abaddon. That's all you need to know. Nothing special. Some people think he's really strong right now, but according to Dota Buff, let me copy the link. Do you guys want me to test all the heroes here? Okay, according to Dota Buff, he's not that strong, but still strong, sitting at 52% win rate. So he's better than before, obviously, but this is really weird. He's not the best offlaner right now. Maybe he's really awkward. He's not really tanky. He's easily countered, but that new additional thing is good for him to pick off the backlines. I don't think you should spam Abaddon because of that change. I think it's pretty decent, but not the best if you want to grind MMR. If you know what I mean. So let's move on to the next hero. Ancient Apparition. Ice Vortex no longer has self bonus. Ice Vortex. I think it's his second skill, right? I haven't tested this hero as well, just for your info. Ice Vortex, second heal skill. No longer gives you movement speed anymore. Oh, that's a nerf. I really like that movement speed thing. So now it only slows and increases magic damage on enemies. Damn, that's bad. I love playing a rework Chilling Touch. Now it's a passive autocast attack modifier. So at first it's 15 seconds. When you max it, it's 3 seconds. Grants you bonus attack range and causes your attack to deal heavy magic damage that slows movement for a brief period. Damage is 50 to 155. So keep in mind, it's no more like 4 hits or 6 hits. It's only a 1 hit thing, but the cooldown is 3 seconds when you max it, and you cannot use it on your ally anymore. Slows for 100% for 0.5 seconds. Attack range bonus is 60 to 240. Mana cost is, there's a mana cost now, 30 to 90. I haven't tested this. Should we test it? I haven't even tried it and see how it feels, but I've seen a lot of people spamming AA lately. Let's maybe create a an enemy. Oh, so it's not passive anymore. So it's active now. It looks so beautiful, you know? Ooh, it looks like a Hadouken! Hadouken! Deals 155 damage only on a single target? Feels weaker to me. Before it deals like so much damage for 6 hits. So if I take this, I usually take, these are the talents I usually take: Chilling Touch damage and Cold Feet AoE. So it's 80 plus 155, so it's only 255 for every 3 seconds on a single target. Feels like he's weaker now. Maybe they think he's too OP before this. Before it's like an AoE, so you can buff all 5 of your teammate while you're like team fighting, and everyone have 6 hits. Now it's only on you, and you only have 1 hit every 3 seconds. And it costs like 90 mana. They should remove the mana cost for this skill, if that's the case. I don't know, I feel it's weaker. And his second skill does not give him movement speed buff anymore, so he's weaker. And his first skill is still the same, I think. Feels the same to me. Why does my shift sometimes doesn't work? Oh, it's my mouse that's not working. So if I use this and this, does he get stunned? No. So A is not any stronger than before. Still the same shit. Boring. But it looks beautiful. Looks like a Hadouken now, right? Before it's just like a very small animation. Anti-Mage ability rework, remove scepter upgrade. So no more Aghanim scepter on anti-mage, but they replace his third skill, spell shield, with counter spell. Passively grants you magic resistance like before, and can be activated to provide counter spell shield just like his Aghanims, but you have to activate it, and it lasts for 1.4 seconds. So it's better than before. Before it only blocks one spell, now it blocks every spell for 1.4 seconds and causes all spell that target you to be blocked and reflected onto the enemy. So it's basically immortal for 1.4 seconds for every like single target spells. Cooldown is 15, 11, 7, and 3. That sounds broken to me. Wait, let me check the... Does he have a patch on that? Nope. Nothing changed on the B patch. So if I do that and I do that, so I can go back and forth. Yep. Arc Warden Tempest double bounty increase, fix 180 gold to 180 to 300 gold. Hi Ingemar Zarte. Level 15 talent change from plus 350 health to 300. Let's have some music. X Berserker calls armor bonus reduced from 40 to 30. I don't think they have their mention in B. Nope. Bedrider Flaming... Oh no, wait. Bane first. X only nerf like 10 armor for his Berserker call, so no big deal. Arc Warden as well. Like, these two are like almost untouched. Ability rework. Rework Enfeeble adds a debuff. Oh wait, I want to talk a bit more about X. The reason they nerf X is because Mind Control play X like a monster in the tournament. So they nerfed him a little bit because he's so strong on Mind Control. It's always Team Liquid that makes all this hero gets nerfed. I don't know why. Valve just have something about Team Liquid, I think. They just nerf all their heroes. Bane ability rework. Rework Amphible adds a debuff to the enemy unit, applying 36 to 60% negative status resistance to the target, which causes the buff to last longer, and reducing the enemy's attack speed by 40 to 100, lasts 8 seconds, can be dispelled. So if Juggernaut spins, it will be dispelled, right? LC, Lifestealer, stuff like that. Cast range is 1000. Cooldown is 12 to 6 seconds. Mana cost is 70 to 130. I don't know, I haven't tried this out, but sounds pretty good to me. A very good buff for the pro player I know that loves Bane a lot is Solo from VP, right? Right, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's VP. I think it's VP Solo's favorite hero, so he will be happy with this buff. Talent change from Enfeeble steals damage to Enfeeble steals attack speed. So instead of stealing damage, now it steals attack speed. Level 20 talent change from plus 100 enfeeble damage reduction to plus 100 enfeeble attack speed reduction. Is 100 enough to slow down the carry's attack speed? I think 100 is too little. But 100 plus 100, 200 is a lot. If you take this talent plus his original minus 100, that's minus 200 attack speed. Imagine if you drop that on Sniper or Luna. They'll hit so slow. Bat Rider Flaming Lasso now does 20, 40, 60 damage per second. I think Flaming Lasso lasts. Scepter no longer provides this. Takes every 1 second. So 60 damage for every second. I think Lasso lasts like I haven't played Bat Rider for a long time. Let's see. Lasso lasts for 3 to 4 seconds, so 60 times 4 is 240 damage. I don't know. Sounds weird to me. I don't know, man. I don't know if Bat Rider is still viable in this meta. I don't think so. He's too squishy. Anyway, they need to buff his HP a little bit to make him viable again. Otherwise, damage buff I don't think is really necessary, alright? Level 1 is 3 seconds times 20. It's only 60 damage. 60 damage, really? Even Shaman's right click, one right click does more damage than that. Damn. Call of the Wild has been reworked. It no longer summons a neutral quake. And now has 2 separate hotkeys for the boar and the hawk. So it's basically turning it back to the old Beastmaster. The hawk is a global point target ability that sends a permanent, invisible, uncontrollable hawk to that location. Wow! Wow, I didn't know it's a permanent, invisible, uncontrollable hawk. I didn't know about that. Starting from where you are. So, when you're summoning the hawk, you have to be very careful, huh? You have to be very careful on where you're standing and where you're standing, because you don't want your hawk to run into your enemies, sentry or jam, and you don't want it to run across the towers, right? I mean, duh. Common sense. Adjusted stats on the summon units. So let's look at the hawk first. So because we're talking about hawk the whole time. 300 to 750 HP. Yeah, it was 350 only. Now it's 750. Cool. Something new. Hawk invisibility is permanent. Even when it's flying. Hawk movement speed. Hawk vision was 1000. Okay, now it's a lot lesser. Hawk duration 60 seconds. Hawk cooldown 60 to 30. Hawk mana cost is 30. I really want to try this out and see how it feels like, at least. Boar What? It was like 750. I think you can summon 2 boars, right? With his talent or something. Now it's 750. Boar damage chart is hero. Was piercing and now it's hero. What does it mean, hero? I don't understand. Boar attack damage is 64 now. Uncontrollable means I'll test it out and show you Ingmar Zarte. I'll test this hero. I want to test it as well. It's like when you click on the it's like AA's ult. It will go to that point straight away, so you can't control the Hawk anymore. No, it will stay there, but it's uncontrollable when he's traveling. Do you know what I mean? And when it stays in that spot, it stays in that spot. You can't control it to move around anymore. Boar poison slow. I think it's the same as before. Boar duration 60 seconds. Boar ability cooldown every 30 seconds. Like, I think it's the same as before, right? Boar mana cost 50. Primal Roar self movement boost increase. What? He has a movement boost when after he roar? I didn't even know about that. Primal Roar secondary unit push distance increase. Primal Roar secondary unit push duration increase. Primal Roar secondary unit slow duration now matches primary target. What? Two, 3, 4 to 3, 3.5 and 4. Primary secondary unit slow increase. Talent change from 2 Hawk summon to 15 seconds Hawk cooldown. Oh, so you can summon it faster. It was 30 seconds, so every 15 seconds you can send a Hawk out. I see, but let's try this hero together. Sounds very weird to me, right? Ingmar Zarte.
Meet your master.
Let's level up to level 3. Oh no, actually, we should level up to level 6. Who should I create? Luna. Okay, does Luna get his... Okay, so this is still an aura. Attack speed aura. X is still the same. Primal Roar and the bird I want to test. Okay, so you press E. And then you press E for the bird, right? And then you click on, let's say I want it to be here. So it will send a bird, and this is the movement speed it's talking about. From your point to the cast point. And it will stay there. It's uncontrollable. See? Is the boar now stronger? Put it back. Let's see his talent trees. Boar damage plus 40. Inner beast attack speed. Hawk cooldown. His talent tree looks stupid. Let's see, Primal Roar. So it pushes longer now. So everyone will be like unable to Unable to move for 1 second? I consider that a buff. Okay, let's move them around and see if they can. So for 1 second they cannot move. They will be forced out of the way. Is that even a good thing? It forced like so far away. That's very far. That's 450 units away. The boar. Are we allowed to summon 2 boars? Oh, we are allowed to. How about the bird? Let's try. Will the bird die? So it doesn't work like Lycan. Lycan, when you try to summon a new set of wolf, the previous one will die, right? But Beastmaster is different.
Oh, yes.
Let's see, level up to max. How fast does the bird travel now? A little bit faster. Let's see what happens if it goes through the tower. Oh, that's a lot of HP. It's quite tanky though. Let's see how many hits does a tower need to kill this bird.
On the track.
Fucking creeps. Don't hit my bird. I'm testing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits for a tower to kill it. So I assume the hawk has an armor of 5. The boars 64 damage with 750 HP. Okay, how much more tanky he is now? Oh, it's so much more tanky. 750 HP is like attack damage, boar slow. Summon duration is 60 seconds, the cooldown is 30 seconds, so you can stack both, like 2 boars at the same time. Summon duration 60 seconds, cooldown is 30 seconds, you can summon 2 birds at the same time as well. This is interesting. I haven't seen anyone play Beastmaster lately, so I'm testing this out. Okay, so now you understand, right? Ingimar Zarate. Let's move on to the next one. Next hero, Bloodseeker. Thirst change from giving attack damage to attack speed. So it doesn't increase his damage anymore. Thirst only gives him attack speed. So you need to get... So now... Playing Bloodseeker, you need to not buy attack speed item, but you need to buy more attack damage item. Makes more sense now. Thirst movement speed increased. So he moves faster now if the enemy have less HP. He's got a speed buff. Blood Rage incoming and outgoing damage reduce. So his first skill is nerf. His third skill is kind of nerf and buff at the same time. So Blood Rage is nerf from 40% damage to 25%. Blood Rage now does full amplification regardless of the distance. Previously it only did half for long distance, but half of 40% is like 20%, so this is like an overall nerf on his first skill. Blood Rite damage has been increased by a little bit. Hi Gasai, you know. Where you go last 2 months? I was waiting for this patch, man. And I hurt my hand, so yeah. Gently Ngu. Add me plus. You can add me by adding my channel here. Just go to channels, go to user, and then search for DotaGodTV and you can chat with me here. My friend list is too full. Gently Ngu. And yeah, let's move on. Rupture now deals 8% of current health as pure damage per 100 units move. No longer lethal. That means you won't die in Rupture anymore. I tested this yesterday. You won't die from Rupture anymore. Do you guys want me to test it again? I don't think we need to, right? You guys already seen this. So your HP will drop to like 50 HP, but you won't die. Rupture duration from a permanent 12 seconds reduced to 8 seconds in level 1 and increased to 12 seconds at level 3. My name is Going Siu. Going Siu Feng. Hello. Going Siu Feng. Already add me. Oops, misclick. Okay, let's move on. Do you guys, if you want me to test any hero, just let me know, okay, in the chat. I'll test it. If you guys already know this, I don't have to test it anymore. So you won't die from Rupture now. That's a nerf. Before you can just Rupture AM and watch him blink and die. Now, if he blinks away, he won't die, no matter how far he blinks. And they remove the max distance blink because it's no more lethal anyway. Rupture cast range from 800 to 789. Rupture cooldown has been reduced when it's max. I think overall in Bloodseeker is a nerf to me. Talent change from 18% rupture damage to 600 rupture cost range. This is bullshit as well. Everything about Bloodseeker now is bullshit. Bounty Hunter. I believe all of you have already seen Bounty Hunter and how good he is in the laning stage. Strength have been increased from 18 plus 2.1 to 20 plus 2.5, so he's kind of tanky now. He's harder to kill in lane. And he's more annoying than before. Shadow Walk, I haven't tried this hero, but I've seen Miracle doing it, Arteezy, Sing Sing, from their YouTube videos. I did check their YouTube videos, like what they've been doing lately. Most of them have been spamming Bounty Hunter and or Luna. So I've seen a lot of Bounty Hunter video. It's pretty crazy. I think Arteezy played a position 1 Bounty Hunter. They lost the game at the end, but it's still very, very strong. Shadow Walk no longer deals 30 to 120 damage. Attacking out of invisibility now applies a movement slow for 4 seconds. So Shadow Walk doesn't deal extra damage anymore. It only slows the enemy. Like Orb Venom. So maybe, just maybe, you don't need to buy Orb Venom anymore. Or maybe if it stacks with Orb Venom, that's even better, right? Rework Janada. Passive cooldown 12 to 3 seconds. Causes your attack to deal bonus attack damage. So Janada, it used to have bonus attack damage. I think it's Janata used to do like what do you call crit damage, right? Steals 12 to 30 unreliable gold from enemy heroes. I think this hero is nerfed, right? Bounty Hunter. Let's see. Or buff on the B patch. Hi, Xiaolongnu. I can't add anymore. My friend list is full. You can only add me here and chat with me here from my channel. I think it's not. Is it still 30 unreliable gold? I think it's 24 now. I remember it's like 24. Oh, it's still 30 gold. Okay. I thought it was 24 gold at max. Or did they change it? I thought it was like 24 gold at level 4. I don't know, maybe I could have been remembering the wrong thing. But this is a lot. Every 3 seconds you hit your enemy one time, you steal 30 gold. So in 10 seconds you can steal 90 gold. In 12 seconds you can steal 120 gold. That's a lot. Imagine in 1 minute how much gold you're gonna steal. At least 400 gold you're gonna steal in 1 minute. Wow, 400 gold without even last hitting any creeps. That's a lot. Or you can still steal his gold and then last hit creeps if you want to. Attack movement speed bonus is now given to your hero only. Track movement speed bonus. So now when you track the enemy, it only gives yourself movement speed instead of your whole team like before. Thank you, Feng Xiu, for subscribing to my channel, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Track cost no longer breaks invisibility. Ah, so you can keep tracking without revealing yourself? What? Track goal radius from 925 to 1200. Track goal radius. What does that mean? Track radius? Ultimate radius?
I'll take the job.
Let's check on bounty. So the cost range now is 1200. Damn, he should say track cost range. Sometimes the patch note is so freaking confusing. They use stupid terms. Track goal radius. Track range. Is it that hard? Track cost range. Damn it. The level 20 talent change from plus 125 125 Janata critical strike to plus 90 Janata gold steal. What? So 90 plus 30? 120 gold steal per hit? What? That's a free Midas. What? Every 3 seconds. Free Midas. That is seriously broken. That's why everyone's playing Bounty Hunter now. Now I understand. Does he have XP game bonus? He have XP game bonus at level 10. Right? And then gold steal at level 20. What? Oh, this guy is a money maker. Now he farms faster than Alchemist, feels like. Let me know if you guys have tried Bounty Hunter. I want to know how you feel about him. Is he good? Is it like a lot of gold, or it's just a little bit gold? I don't know. I haven't tested out. I should test it after this patch note. Intelligence gain increased from 1.3 to 1.6. So Brewmaster has more mana gain right now per level. Base movement speed increase. Right, that's another buff. Thunderclap mana cost reduce. Right, great. All the buffs. Rework Drunken Brawler. Oh yeah, I want to test this hero. I think his 2 skills are reworked. It's now a self-active buff. Last 5 seconds grants you 50 to 80% evasion and 80% chance for crit. 200 to 260% crit. I think it's good enough to keep it at level 1 in the early stage, right? If this is what it says. So you only get less evasion, but the chance for crit and the crit damage is basically about the same. Movement speed alternates between minus 20% and plus 40%. What does that fucking mean? Alternates between minus 20% and plus 40% while this is active. Cooldown is 20 to 17 seconds. Mana cost is 35 to 50 mana cost. That's like no mana cost. Replace Drunken Haze with Cinder Brew. Cinder Brew? What does that even fucking mean? Covers the target 400 AoE with alcohol. Okay, so it's an AoE skill now. Slowing them by 25% and causes them to have a 20 to 35 chance to attack themselves instead of the target. Attack themselves instead of the target. Last 7 seconds. If the target are hit by any fire-based spells? What? Fire-based spells? I haven't read this. Is the first time I read the Brewmaster's change. I'm so sorry, I'm surprised. Fire-based spells? Lena? Bat Rider? Including immolation from your fire spirit? Okay. The duration will refresh and they will ignite and burn for extra DPS. What? Cooldown. Mana cost, self-attack is not lethal. The following heroes have fire element damage. Okay, now he's telling us which hero have fire element damage. Dragon Knight, Jakiro, Phoenix, X, Doom, Amber Spirit, Brewmaster, Lena, Ogre, Bat Rider, Wraith King, Clinks, Invoker, Warlock, Underlord, and Huskar. Great! They listed out every fire-based hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 heroes. Change from plus 15% Drunken Brawler chance to plus 200 critical strike damage. Do you guys want to test this out? I think we should test this hero out because it sounds very confusing, right? And I believe none of you are Brewmaster spammer. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think many people play this hero nowadays. Let's create one enemy. This skill. So you can do 4 hits at level 1 without any item. dodge chance, critical damage. Okay, I want to test this one. This is the weird one. Can you run out of it? So it's not an area target, but I mean it doesn't stay in the area like Viper's poison thing. I like the new animation though, it looks good. Slowed by 25% and have a chance to attack yourself. So how do you attack yourself? This baby AM looks annoying, man. Let's try on a normal size hero. So he's a legit offlane hero now. So he's like X in a different way. Okay, so if this thing casts on them and they're attacking a support, what if they're attacking creeps? Let's try if they attack themselves even if they're attacking creeps, okay? He did attack himself even when he's attacking creeps. Let's try again. See, he did damage himself. So if you put it on like a Luna or AM, they will attack themselves. Oh, it also works on creeps? What? So if your enemy is chasing your support, you can just drop this and they might kill themselves. Damn, this skill is weird. So what's the damage like? Is it like the same damage? I think it's gonna be the same damage. Percentage is not too high though, it's 35%. First skill remains the same. Second skill is really good for farming. I mean the third skill. Create a dummy target. So he drinks the beer. This is good for farming. This is good for tanking. That is good for chasing people down. Let me see. What if I have this? Whoa, that's a lot of hit. "12 hits. If you have 2 moonshots." This is not realistic. Let's get something realistic on Brewmaster. Let's say you have... Should you get a face boots or power treads? Let's say face boots. Six hits. What does he usually get? AC? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still get AC on Brewmaster now? Nowadays? I don't know. What's this? Usually you won't get AC, usually you get a blink dagger. Right, so you blink. But first you have to slow, otherwise you won't be able to attack. Is it strong enough to bring him back into the meta? I think it is. In the pro hands it is. In Pop's hands, not sure, not so sure about it. Did they patch it on a B note? Nope. So that's it for Brewmaster. Let's move on. Bristleback. Vicious nasal goo armor reduction increase from 1 to 2.2 to 1 to 1.4 to 2.6. A little buff on Bristle. Brute Mother, Spider Slings, Spider Right, Magic Resistance reduced. A bit of a nerf. Central Warrunner, ability reworked. Oh, I didn't know Central is reworked. Strength gain reduced from 4.3 to 4.0, that's a nerf. Hoofstorm damage reduced. What? Now it's only from 100 to 250 to 80 to 170. That's why Centaur is so weak now. Double H damage change from 175 to 400 to 150 to 300. Plus 40, 60, 80, 100% of strength as damage. That's another nerf. Double H cast point 0.5 to 0.4. So it's faster now. Return has been renamed to Retaliate. Retaliate no longer has a strength component. Retaliate damage increase from 16 to 22 to 16 to 64. Retaliate now gains charges each time you are attacked by an enemy, hero, or tower. Can be activated consuming the charges. To give you a percentage base damage, attack damage increase for 20 seconds. To give you a percentage base attack damage increase, what? Max Stacks 10 provides 6 to 15% base damage increase per stack. This sounds weird. Have you guys tried this out? Feels like a big nerf on Centaur. So now he cannot buy like 4 hearts and tank the tower and kill the tower with return.
Brandwood. Bones to crush.
Prepare for battle.
A trampled road.
100% of strength. Oh, 123. Okay. So it's stronger in the later game now for his return. Or for his double H. 50% double H strength damage. 30 base damage. 50 retaliate damage. So it's no more a strength base skill anymore. Hoof Stomp duration. It's 2.75. So it's 4.25 if you add this.
Death runs.
What? Now? You have to activate it? So weird. Let's get extra heart. Activate to grant additional damage per stack. 5 stack now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So I go. My hooves run red with first blood. My blade shakes so.
Becomes an activate skill now.
Chance.
So weird.
Heart of Taraz. Crushing.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Whoa, this skill is weird now. Very weird. So after 13 stacks, you got like 300 damage. So he still push fast, but he's not that scary anymore. Now I understand. Yo, Zubinza here. Hi, Super Kipo. Nice hair. Thank you very much. This is a different hero now. He's not as strong as before anymore. Let me check his win rate now for Centaur. Oh no, Centaur is out of the top 20 screen now. What? Where is he now? What? Centaur's win rate now is only 48.89%? What? is below 50% win rate because they nerf his second skill, they nerf his first skill, and they nerf his third skill. They nerf all 3 skills except his ultimate. Poor Santa. This guy is out of the picture now. Now it's Brewmaster. Brewmaster looks stronger than him. Where were we just now? Okay, we finished Retaliate just now. Let's move on to Stampede. Cooldown increase. They nerf his ult. Stampede mana cost increase. What? This hero is fucked up. Never play Centaur again, guys. At least not in this patch anymore. This hero is so hard to play now. It's like, it's so confusing, his skill. I don't know how to put it in words now. You have to get stacks from attacks and then you activate it to push towers or kill heroes with your right click, but Centaur is never a right click hero. This doesn't make sense at all. This just destroy the fundamental of the Centaur, the hero itself. I think just forget about this hero, man. Oh, I miss the old Centaur. Well, I should have spammed him a lot more to gain MMR, man. This is like the best hero in the last patch to gain MMR. Chaos Knight, rework. Chaos Strike, ability reworked again. Passive cooldown ability, lands a critical strike for a random amount between minimum crit 120% and max crit 160 to 250%. Has 35 to 50% lifesteal for this hit. What the hell? So confusing now. Cooldown is 8, 7, 6, 5. Chaos Strike, is it his second skill? Or his third skill? Reality Reef no longer reduces armor. Now moves to the target a fixed amount of distance. 250, 300, 350, 400. So now it's a fixed distance. Reality Rift now maims the target, applying 15 to 45% movement speed and 30 to 90 attack speed. Slow for 2 seconds. Huh? Reality Rift cooldown rescale. Okay, it's the cooldown is lower now when you skill him, but it's higher in the first 2 levels. Reality Rift cost range 550 700 to 475 to 700. What? We have to try this. Chaos Bolt minimum damage rescale. Chaos Bolt maximum damage rescale. Lesser minimum damage and lesser maximum damage now. Okay. Chaos Bolt projectile speed reduced from 1000 to 700. Phantasm no longer has a chance to summon an extra illusions. Phantasm illusion count increased from 1, 2, 3 to 3. Oh, it's always 3 now. Phantasm illusion damage rescale from 100% to 40, 70, 100. Okay, so this looks like a nerf on Chaos Knight. Maybe it's too easy to play last patch. Phantasm illusion duration reduced from 42 to 30. Yeah, 42 is too much, man. It lasts forever. He can just finish a whole Rex with his illusions. Or 2 Rexes. 25 talent change from -7 seconds, -7 reality reef armor reduction to -2 seconds chaos strike cooldown. Let's try this hero.
What proving ground is this?
Let's test this hero. Sounds so weird. Do you guys think it sounds weird? Or do you guys try it out already?
Oh my god, it's almost time.
Let's make him level 3 first.
Yes.
Why does this PC always create a midget AM? A hobbit. So now it has a 35% of lifesteal. So it doesn't always lifesteal. Critical minimum is 120% crit. Oh, but when it's 50%, it's scary, man. It crits every 2 hit. And it lifesteal every 2 hits. It's actually stronger. His third skill is actually stronger, Chaos Bolt. And Reality Reef is a fixed distance now. So always pull to the center. What about Chaos Bolt? Minimum stun time is still the same. Minimum to maximum damage is lower now. It's a bit lower than before. Let's try maximum level. Reality Reef. So always pull to the center now. No, it pulls the enemy closer to him, actually. Pull distance. Oh, it pulls the enemy 400 distance closer. So it's pulling the enemy in instead of pulling yourself out. If your distance is 400 or lesser. See? So if you're close up, let's say if you stun. Oh, this is better. So you pull him back. So you'll be sure that you pull him 400 distance back now. Whoa. It's a misclick. Whoa, that's a lot of damage, man. What? His illusions are still as strong. At max level. And his first skill projectile is definitely slower, obviously. Looks like the distance is... The cast range is shorter as well, right? Or was it this short? Is that like 550 or 600 range? Supposed to be 700 range for a second skill. That's 700 range. That's like 450 range.
Rest is for the dead.
So you slow the movement and attack slow. I think that's a buff on his second skill. It's slow movement and attack. So every time you pull an enemy that's running around, You actually slow him.
Axe charges.
For 2 seconds.
Right up. Forward.
Okay, I understand now. Feels a bit different now, playing CK. It's a nerf, but it doesn't change too much on how to play CK. Let's check Dota buff. Let's check Dota buff on his win rate right now. Win rate for CK right now is... Where the fuck is CK? Can't even find that hero. Should be still around 50%. Yeah, 51.38%. It's still over 50%. So this hero is still good. It just feels very different now. And you can actually calculate the pull distance from Reality Reef right now. So it's actually good in a way, but bad in a way that his ult doesn't last as long anymore. Only lasts 30 seconds now. It's a bit longer than Sven's God Strength. Penitent's projectile speed reduce. What? Another nerf on Chen? Chen rework. Hi Rampage. If you want to demonstrate full maps, just go to Heroes, Global Item. Go to Heroes, Global Item, Terrain. Oh yeah. Oh, I know about that one. That's to demo the map that you want to demo, right? Nah, I'm just testing the hero. Just testing like simple tests on heroes. Penitent's projectile speed reduce. What? Another nerf? Penitence no longer amplifies damage? What? Penitence now causes all allied units attacking the target unit to gain attack speed. Okay, so instead of amplify damage, it amplifies attack speed. I realize a lot of heroes in this patch, from damage, they change to attack speed now. For some reason. I don't know if attack speed is stronger or damage. I think damage is stronger, right? Guys? Attack speed means nothing. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's better in some heroes and worse in some heroes. Test of Faith replaced with Divine Favor. Targets LIE units, providing HP regen, amplifying all regen and heals on the target by 25%. So this is like Holy Locket on your teammate. So you give a Holy Locket to your teammate. And increase, oh no, it's more than a Holy Locket. Increase damage, attack damage by 10 to 80. Last 12 seconds. It's better than a Holy Locket. It gives damage, it gives heal, HP regen, and an extra heal by 25% on your hero as well. That sounds like a really cool skill. Holy Persuasion now has a neutral creep level requirement. 4566. Okay. Another nerf. 4566. Oh my god. Holy Persuasion minimum health increase to 1k. Okay, so if you summon a level 4 and 5 creep, they still have like 1000 HP. Whichever baby creeps you want to summon. Okay, Holy Persuasion now sends an allied unit anywhere on the map to you instead of sending them home. So this is like Caudle's recall. Because they removed Caudle's recall and put it on Chen now. If the ally takes player base damage during this, the spell is interrupted. It's exactly like recall on Caudle. Holy Persuasion cooldown change. 32:10 to 15 constantly. This used to be recall on Keeper of the Light, who no longer has it. Okay. Talent change from -10 seconds Test of Faith cooldown to -10 seconds Divine Favor cooldown. Okay, makes sense. Klink's ability rework. Replace Death Pact with Burning Army, uses vector targeting spawns. Oh yeah, I know this one. They replaced Death Pact with a Burning Army. This is ridiculous. This shit looks ridiculous. I don't know how good is it in the game. We were playing against a Klink's last game, and this skill is stupid as fuck. That's all I can say. After even they buff it. So spawns 4, 5, 6 fiery skeleton archers along a 1,300 line. Skeletons attacking using searing arrows. Have your base damage. I actually tested it yesterday. This is shit. Attack range matches your hero. Spawn. This is actually patch on the B note. Where was it? I think they buff it a little bit, right? On 7.20b. Yeah, here, Klink's. Burning Army base attack time improve. Burning Army cost range increase from 800 to 1,200. Yep. (1.8 to 1.5) base attack time increase. So if base attack time increase means it's improve, so it attacks faster now. But it still feels shit to me. Hi zombie. It's good for KS only. I got 2 KS in the whole game. LOL. Klink's alt are useful. 7.19 Klink's alt too so dumb. Oh, you think the new one is more useful? Okay. There we go. A different opinion. I think his new alt is worse than the old one. I don't know, but to me, I prefer the old one. Because it gives him HP. So at level 1 it's only like 4 skeletons? Oh, I didn't know. There's like... It works like that. Because when I tested it is on max. So on max is like 6 skeletons, right? So Rampage, you like the new ultimate on Klink's? It doesn't attack creeps, too bad. You can't use it to farm. But if you put a few enemies here,
straight as an arrow.
I think it's a bit too slow though. It should, the skeletons, like if all 6 skeletons spawn immediately, I mean that makes more sense, right? Or if it's just me, you guys can give your opinion. Yeah, it's like 1.3k HP. He has a very big issue on his HP because he usually just go for attack items instead of stat items, right? So now with this skill, he doesn't have extra HP anymore. And I think it spawns way too slow. If they spawn immediately, like if all 6 pop up immediately, that makes more sense. Like, okay, you can attack from so far away, right, zombie? I don't know, just my opinion. This skill, when he casts this skill, all 6 skeletons should pop up immediately instead of one by one. That's what I think. I don't know, maybe it's better in a way if it pops up one by one. Let's say if a hero is running away from you, then it will get hit, you know. But I don't know, man. It looks silly to me. Or a rampage, what do you think? They can make that skill a bit better, I think. Yeah, they should spawn at least. Yeah, you can spawn. They can spawn like from the first one to the 6th one. Like they can spawn outwards, but the speed should be at least as fast as MK's ult. Yeah, you got it, zombie. They're spawning a bit too slow. Too slow in my flavor. Rocket Flare. Let's move to the next hero now. So that's the only change on Kling's. Other stuff are untouched. Clockwork, Rocket Flare projectile speed increase. Cox knockback distance increase. Knockback duration increase. Damage increase. What? Now they increase the damage? They were the one who reduced the damage. It used to start from 80 damage, but now it scales up better. Powercock's mana burn from 50 to 200 to 50 to 140. So it's a rebalance on Clockwork, not much of a change. Crystal Maiden base damage increased by 2. Frostbite no longer has an interrupt. Same as other root change. Still interrupts teleports. Still cancels TP, but doesn't cancel any channeling skills. For instance, Witch Doctor is now stronger, Enigma, all those channeling skills heroes are a bit stronger because root shit doesn't root those skills anymore. Keep that in mind, boys and girls. Frostbite cast range increase. Okay, that's to rebalance. Freezing Field no longer has a 0.3 cast point. So it Freezing Field is her ultimate, right? What does it mean 0.3 cast point?
Feel the chill.
So it starts ulting immediately? Is that what it means? Let us try this out.
Crystal Maiden.
So now it's immediate. Before there's like a 0.3 seconds delay when you cast it, right? Let's try it on creeps.
Indeed.
So it's the effect. Oh, okay. So now it damage quicker. So you can just. So like when you're chasing hero, they have 1 HP, and you use your first skill, you use your Frostbite. Let's create an enemy. Okay, so your first skill, Frostbite. Oh, he has 1 HP, right? Boom. Feels like it takes longer than 1 second to cast it.
None shall hinder me.
Yes.
I go to glory.
Okay, now it's immediate. See? Do you see the range creep? There's a bug. Why does sometimes the HP drop so fast, but sometimes it drops so slow? Look at the HP bar. You see that? Does it move from the inside to outside? Or maybe it moves from the inner circle to outer circle. Just like Tidehunter's ult. I thought it was a constant, like constant AoE damage. See? I was wrong. It actually moves around. Randomly. What? I just noticed it. I thought it was always a constant AoE damage. See? That's weird.
Crystal Maiden.
Darkseer. Search duration reskill. To a constant 6 seconds? Even at level 1? Wow. Search cooldown reskill. Search now causes the target to be unslowable. Nice. Nice, nice. Constant 6 seconds. So you can always save your teammate with Search now. Search speed change from 550 to plus 36 to 90%. Okay. 90%. That's a lot. That's more than 600 movement speed. Search now causes the target to ignore movement speed limit. Let's say if you have a 500 movement speed, if plus 90%, does it go over 550 movement speed? You have to test those out. Search now causes the target to ignore movement speed limit. Or it ignores movement speed limit, so we don't have to test it. Search now causes the target to ignore unit collisions. Unit collisions, not tree collisions, right? Wall of Replica now uses vector targeting to cast. What is vector targeting, guys? Wall of Replica cast point reduce. So it casts faster now. Okay. Wall of Replica cast range increase. Cast range increase. Constant 1.3k range. That's very far. That's the whole screen from bottom to top. 1.3k units. Wall of Replica always shows slow heroes. Always now slow heroes touching the wall continuously, and the debuff lingers for 0.75 seconds after leaving the wall. Previously only reapply the slow when the illusions died. Okay. Wall of Replica slow reduce. I think we have to test this out. Sounds
It's all fun and games.
sounds
until
very
someone's
weird.
Frozen solid.
Does it sound weird to you guys? So now it doesn't have a cap limit on search. So what if I have Boost of Travel,
Oh my god,
U
it's
Scepter,
almost time.
S and Y, Drum, what other things at movement speed? That stacks. This stack? Nope.
see where this road ends. My beard.
So now my movement speed is 483, let's say. And then I use search. 7.52. It's adding 90% movement speed.
As you will. Yes.
7.52 is Weaver's movement speed after she get the talent. So what if I'm 395 is still too high? Maybe something like, oh, that's so high.
Quickly.
It's 650. It's more than, it's faster than haste.
Is the heart of battle.
Even with the tranquil boots.
Dramatics, right?
Interesting.
And conquer.
So there's no more cap limit. Imagine if you use this on a Bloodseeker that's on a Thirst. Damn, that guy can fly like a rocket. Right? What about this? What? Oh, that's vector targeting. Oh, I can target my wall anywhere I want. And it has a 1.3k cost range, so I can set it here.
Very good.
Wow. Wow.
Strategic deployment.
Constant slow, huh? As long as they're in the wall, they'll get slow. Oh, so it's like Invoker's Ice Wall right now. LOL. So if you know the enemy is running back in a straight line, you can use this ult like that. Like if it's running back in a straight line, or the enemies are aligned in a line. So you can, it's like Pangalier's first skill, you can target anywhere you want. Let's say the enemies are aligned here, you can do that. Wow. Lucky I tested it. Oh, this is good, man. Bloodseeker and Darkseer combo, yeah. Could be crazy, man. And the cost range is very big. It's 1.3k. So it's bottom. To calculate units is very easy. I teach you guys. It's because from bottom of this screen here to the top screen is 1.3k exactly. See? From your skill bar to here is 1.3k. AM's blink, Queen of Plains blink. I think even Blink Dagger is about that 1.3k, right? So this is 1.3k. It's from bottom to top screen. So if 650 is half the screen, this is how you calculate units. In an easy way, or my way of calculating units. So you can basically, oops, sorry, my mouse is too fast. You can basically drop your ult here. See, from bottom screen to top screen, that's 1.3k range. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now. Like you can boom. It's actually Invoker's Ice Wall, but better because it creates illusions that attack them. See, if he's running back, he cannot run. He will stay. And there's a 0.7 seconds linger time. Oh. What is the damage of the illusions now? Damage is 100%. I think he have like his Aghanim's effect, right? Increases the damage dealt by illusions. What if he takes parallel wall? I think he has a talent, right? Yeah. So we have 2 walls. Let's try this. Let's say we take damage. Vacuum AoE. AoE search. That's usually what I take. This one depends on the situation. If I need to tank more or I'm playing like the core or more to a support. Let's say if I take parallel wall, how would it look like? Wow. With this cast range, it's gonna be crazy far. I can stand here. What if I do it straight like that? Where's the second wall gonna be? Wow! Just make this wall longer. What? That is so weird. Let's try again. Let's try different angles. What about like that? So it would do... What? This is weird. I think they need to fix the parallel wall. So it's based on... It's centered on this guy. Outwards. Oh, the wall is so long if I do it straight. So it's center from ducks here. Oh, what if I put it closer?
Your middle tower is under attack.
That makes the AoE bigger, huh? In the middle here. What if I do it behind me? What if I do it behind me like this? It's weird how they put the second wall. It's like, it's not random. It's centered from ducks here, but when you do a straight wall, things become weird, right? Oh, this skill needs to be practiced a little bit. You need to try it out until you get it right. This one is interesting, huh, guys? What do you think? Parallel wall. This one needs some practice, eh? Super fast ice wall that can drop from like so far away. This is harder to control than Invoker's shit. So this will create 2 illusions here, right in front of you. Interesting, huh? Lucky I tested out. This skill is very interesting, I think. Okay, let's move on to the next one. That parallel wall there needs some practice. Next one, Dazzle. I think everyone knows about Dazzle already. Poison Touch, mana cost increase, but Poison Touch debuff now stacks. Replace with Bat Juju passively ability that keeps refreshing and minus armor stacks to like 27, 30, negative 30 armor on your enemy. But poison touch debuff now stacks. That one's weird. How would it stack? Shadow wave cooldown increase. 6 to 7 at max by 1 second. Level 25 talent change. Let's try this. I want to see how the effect stacks. I didn't know that it can stack. So you can stack more than one? Oh, I know what it means. That's broken, man. That's broken. So if you have a stunner in your team, or like if you have a Coddle that uses Will-O-Wisp and keep the enemy on one spot. Oh my god. This sounds broken.
Yes.
75 damage. DPS. So if I cast this one, if I keep attacking, right, that effect will stay. So if I drop another poison touch, there'll be 2 poison touch. The effects stack. Now it's 3 poison touch. Look at the damage. Oh no, it stacks. 4 poison touch. Five poison touch. Look at the damage now. This is a 10k fucking HPX. I'm gonna level him to level 25 so he gets more armor. That is 6 stacks now. Look at the poison touch buff, debuff. And not forgetting his ultimate bad juju stacks as well. How many debuff is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's make it 10. That's a 10k X with 10 stacks of poison touch. Oh my god. Okay. No one can tank 10 stacks like that. Anyway. Even like 2 stacks is bad enough. It's too strong. Alright, let's move to the next one. Death Prophet movement speed increase by 5. The Spirit Cipher now drains. Instead of only slowing, now it drains the movement speed. Oh, so it drains 10% of your enemy movement speed and add 10% to your own movement speed. 10% is a lot. Damn. Disruptor Thunderstrike damage increase. Still weak. Doom base attack range increase. I want to try Ducks here now. Like, damn it. I want to try it. Base attack range increase. Devour no longer has a restrict on consuming while another unit is being consumed. So you can eat more than one creeps now. Devour gives you HP regen while the creep is being consumed. Devour now takes constant 80 seconds to consume a creep. Devour can now be toggled off to not steal the creep ability. This is really good because sometimes you want the gold but you don't want that ability. Scorched Earth no longer heals. That is a nerf on Scorched Earth. Cooldown reduce. Scorched Earth damage increase. Increased damage, no more healing. Because healing is in Devour now. So overall I think it's a buff on Doom because you have HP regen from other sources and it stacks now. So 20 HP regen. What if I eat 2 creeps? Is it 40 HP regen? Let's test this out. Scorched Earth heal damage become Scorched Earth damage. That's his level 10 talent change. Let's try Doom. Doomy doomy doom.
The seven hells hunger. The ground.
So his base regen at level 25 is 13.7. I eat 1 creep. It's 33.7. What if I eat 2 creeps? 53.7. So the regen stacks on Devour. Alright, that is broken. That is broken. Imagine a level 7 Doom with max Devour and he eat 2 creeps and just run into your face. Damn, you can't do shit to him. That's 40 regen per second. 40 regens per second. That's sick. That is so sick. DK Elder Dragon form splash attack now does 75% damage in the 300 AoE instead of like different damage in different AoE. Like instead of 100% in 50, 50% in 150, 25%, 250. So the further away, the less damage you're gonna get. But now it's a constant 75% damage overall. Feels like a buff to me. Feels like a buff. Elder Dragon form splash attack no longer does partial damage if the attack misses. Or if the main attack misses, the splash no longer do damage. I see. Is that a buff on DK? Maybe it is. Drow Ranger precision aura now provides attack speed. On the percentage of your agility rather than damage based on of your agility. So it's attack speed instead of... Yeah, I played with a Drow in my team with when I'm playing Luna. It buffed attack speed so much. I think it's still good in a way, but I think it's an overall nerf on Drow Ranger. Reworked marksmanship now provides 20, 30, 40% chance to land a piercing attack. That's like the old Drow Ranger when one hit can kill a creep. Instantly kill creeps. Ignoring armor. Gets disabled if an enemy hero is within 400 range. Does this make Drow Ranger a better hero? I think so. I think he's better now. So this makes sense. He has like agility from his ult, right? So you probably want attack speed more than damage, because you're gonna build damage item on Drow anyway. Talent change. From plus 20 marksmanship agility to plus 25 evasion. Plus 20 precision aura damage to plus 25 precision aura attack speed. That's a nerf on his talent to me. No more agility. But his attack speed is crazy, man. I play against a Drow in lane and his attack speed was so fast. I was shocked. Earthshaker visual cooldown increase. Is there another nerf on Earthshaker? Oh my god. Nerf you, Earthshaker! Earth Spirit strength gain increase 3.5 to 3.8. It's a buff. Rolling Boulder change. So basically they changed Rolling Boulder and Rolling Smash. So before Rolling Boulder does the slow, right? But now it stuns. And it stuns double when using a rock. Boulder Smash used to stun, but now it slows for 4 seconds. Boulder Smash damage increase. From 200 to 300. That's good. Even at level 1 it increased. From 50 damage to 105. So this is like a rework on, actually a rework on Earth Spirit. Because if you want to roll into an enemy, you stun 2 seconds, it's a 1 target stun. But if you use Boulder Smash to stun enemy, it's like a 1 row stun, but now it's like a 1 row slow instead of stun. So it makes him weaker, but I consider this a buff anyway. His stun is weaker now, but his overall ability is stronger, if you put it that way. Stone random max charges increase from 6 to 7. Magnetized AoE increase from 300 to 350. That's a buff. And then another buff. This is like a rebalance. It's just that his Boulder Smash is weaker. It doesn't stun like a whole bunch of enemy now. He's a single target stun and a multi-target slow now. He used to be a single target slow and a multi-target stun. Just swap things around. Talent change from 1 Boulder Smash stun duration to plus Rolling Boulder stun duration. Who's gonna take this? Rolling Boulder only stuns 1 freaking target. I don't think anyone's gonna take this. I'll take the other talent. Whatever it is. Like seriously.
Through conflict, one's nature is revealed.
Geomagnetic Grape target allies. I'll take that one anytime. Over 0.75 seconds stun on a single target. Are you kidding me? Who's gonna take that? If it's a plus 2 second stun, then yeah, maybe. On a single target. Elder Titan Astral Spirit damage reduce from 150 to 50. That's a nerf. Astral Spirit return speed increase. So it returns faster. I think it's bad because usually you can pull the spirit out like really far and wait for it to come back slowly and then do a surprise stun on your enemy team. But now it comes back so quickly, you can't just... It's harder to do a surprise stun now, to be honest. Like I play... Elder Titan is one of my best hero. He got nerfed so hard that he's unplayable already. And it's hard to play him in a solo pops unless you have like a team, then it's easier. And now it's got like nerf again for some reason. I don't know if anyone played this like a lot in the pro scene now. I mean, it used to be played a lot by Ice 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 when he was in Team DK. And then it got nerfed so hard, no one plays it anymore. It was like 100% pick or ban at one time, Elder Titan. Astral Spirit attack damage per hero from 15 to 60 to 20 to 80. That's a buff on his Astro Spirit. Astro Spirit now provides armor per hero hit, and 0.5 per creep. So basically they just want you to Astro Spirit movement speed increase from 5 to 7%. Astro Spirit movement speed cap increase 30% to 40. Astro Spirit bonus duration increase 1 second. It's an overall buff on Titan, to be honest. It's just that the Astro Spirit damage is lesser, but the damage that you're gonna steal from your enemies and creeps are increased, and on top of that it gives you armor per hero. 6 armor per hero. If you hit all 5, that's 30 armor. You can just run in front of anyone's face and smash them for 10 seconds with the armor that X Call have, but an X Call is only like 3.2 seconds or something. This guy have 10 seconds of 30 armor plus 80 times 5, 400 base damage for 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. It's pretty strong, to be honest. Talent change from 100% lifesteal to Astral Spirit Ground Spell immunity. What? What does Astral Spirit Ground Spell immunity means? I have to test this shit.
To the Northel Realm, I give.
So anyone that's around his Astral Spirit gets a free BKB? Let's see. Nope, I don't see anything. Astral Spirit grants spell immunity. Is it to himself? Or does it need an enemy there? Oh, it grants spell immunity to himself. And it lasts for 10 seconds. That's a free BKB. But it has to hit an enemy hero, huh? What about if it's just creeps? Oh no. This is really strong. Boom! BKB! What? If it doesn't hit anything, there's no BKB. What's the cooldown time for this skill? 16 seconds. So there's a 6-second grace time, but he can keep doing that and get a free BKB and go in front and hit everyone. LOL! Extra armor, 30 armor. BKB, extra damage, 300 damage. That is crazy. That is bullshit crazy. Where are we at? We're only an Elder Titan. What the fuck? This is only E. We have so many more heroes to do and it's already 2 hours. Fucking hell. This patch is so big. But lucky we tested out. There's so many to test. I think we have to stop somewhere soon. Fire Random now does damage along the way at half radius, instead of only at the destination. This one we have to test out again because it sounds gimmicky. But what does half radiance mean?
Recast in Ember Heat. A journey without end.
Everybody get set.
Flame lights the way.
Let's see, how do we test this?
In all things. Come forth, my friend. Destiny awaits us all.
What does half radius means?
Be well, be swift. None escape my fire. On and on again.
So it's like, she's like a storm spirit. What? Only one?
It must be done. And away I go.
I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, 3 hit. Should be like that.
All paths find, so prepare me to the fray.
But if you do this, only 1 hits.
Be wary, be cautious.
So at the landing point you can hit.
Steps forth. Fear not the forest.
Let's put 2x. 1 at the end point. 1 at the starting point. And 1 in the middle. How about that?
Who's that scorching fellow? Walk a warrior's way.
What if I do this? Okay, let's say what if I do this?
Carry forth the flame. What must be discovered?
How do I go? I want to go here.
Hurry to the fray.
Wait. And then
What dangers lie here? Be on your way. All action is reaction.
Oops, wrong key.
All action is first blood in flames. Beware, be swift. Flame lights the way. On and on again. Carry forth the flame. No path got through.
Interesting.
A journey without
Now we can play Amber in a higher skill level different way, like a Storm Spirit, but Amber. Base movement speed reduced on Enigma. What? Really? Enigma? Faceless Void time lock now causes Faceless Void to land a 3-second attack while the target is locked in place. Deals bonus damage and bashes for 0.75 seconds. I heard that his second damage can create another damage. This one's a weird one too. Time lock now causes Faceless Void to land a 3-second attack while the target is locked in place. 3-second attack. Sounds very weird. Sounds very, very weird. But I heard, like, I think I saw a YouTube video that someone tested this in real pops. Someone played this hero, and his second damage, I mean the illusion that that came out, did another, like, create another illusion for some reason. Let's create a dummy target and test it.
Foreseen is forearmed. Face forward.
See? 2 illusions.
Dark portents ahead.
Okay, this is 1 hit, right? Sometimes it creates an illusion that attacks and create a second illusion.
My path unspools. Inexorable.
There's a chance to create another void, but there's a chance that his another void can create another void. So sometimes it will proc 3 hits.
Face your doom.
See? 3 hits. This mechanism is so weird. This increases attack speed. See? What the hell is that? So you want to get attack speed on Void then. Let's see what's his max. It's max at 682 now. Should be capped at 750 or 700. Yeah. That's his max attack speed.
I go.
Let's reset. 700 attack speed.
Yes.
You only need like 3 Void Stone
It shall be.
with Emerald.
Time.
That's like 7k damage in a few seconds. That's a lot. So basically with Void in the You only need attack speed and not attack damage items? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think the new Void only needs... I mean, he benefits more from attack speed than attack damage items, right? Am I right? Because you can get the damage, time lock damage plus 70 at level 15. So all you need is attack speed. And does it still stun the enemies for like 0.1 second or something? Or 1 second stun? Does it still stun the enemy? Adds the chance for an attack to lock an enemy unit in time while attacking it a second time. Stun works on spell immune units. Does not stack with Skull Basher. Stun duration is 0.75. Is that his stun duration? I think so. So it's a less than 1 second stun duration. It's like a troll, but you need to buy your own attack speed. It's like the old troll, but you need to buy your own attack speed item because nope, we're not giving you attack speed, boy. Because you have a fucking chrono. Yo, honey Chalali. Yeah. This video already took me 2 hours and I'm only stuck. I only done my F until up to F. It's like so many heroes. Maybe I need to do a part 3 tomorrow. I need to split into a few parts. This video is taking too long. Grimstroke added to Captain's mode. Enable Grimstroke in Captain's mode. Soulbind now applies a leash state to the targets, disallowing teleportation and mobility based abilities. Soulbind duration reduce. Soulbind duration reduce from 10 second max to 8 seconds. So it's 6, 7, 8. So it's probably better not to scale his ultimate too early. Right? I think so. What about the B patch? Is there anything about Grimstroke here? Fix a bug with multiple Fire Remnant instances not doing damage properly. Slight of face damage increase. That's Amber just now. Chaos Knight, Chaos Strike cooldown is reduced. Phantasm damage increase. 40% is too low. Okay, that one we missed. Drow was buffed. Base agility increased by 4. Poison touch mana cost increase again. Bad Juju debuff duration reduce. Okay, that's the few things we missed just now. Centaur retaliate max stacks from 10 to 13. Yeah, that one we checked that out. What else? Okay, the rest is untouched yet. Phantasm embrace creature now gets closer to the target before latching on. What does that even fucking mean? Inkswell now does its maximum impact based on duration. Oh, this one's good. This one's buff. Rather than amount of DPS dealt to all heroes. Scales linearly from 0 to 3 seconds. Okay, makes sense. I like this change. So you can put on someone and someone just bling in and stun. Do the max stun. Inkswell max stun duration reduced from 4 seconds to 3.8. What? 0.2 seconds? Does that make a big difference? I don't know. Talent changes from +2 hits to kill to +1 hit. What does this sentence mean? Phantom's Embrace. Creature now gets closer to the target before latching on. Of course it get closer to the target before latching on. What do you even mean? Right? Does it make sense to you guys? Doesn't make sense to me at all. So I have to test this shit. So the latching is different now? I'm a Grimstroke fucking spammer and I don't understand that shit.
As expected.
I think most people wouldn't even know what the hell is saying. Create an X. Okay? So what does that fucking mean? Gets closer to target before latching on? The hell does that mean? It has to get like really close and latch on, right? It's the same shit.
My love beckons.
Doesn't feel any different to me. Doesn't even make sense. Feels the same.
Steady grace.
Yeah. Gets closer before latching on. It always gets so close that it touched the enemy before it latched on. Phantom's brain's creature now gets closer to the target. Oh, maybe before it latched on in like 100 units away. Now it's like 50 units. Maybe. It's so small that it's unnoticeable. Damn. Ability rework on Huskar. Berserker Blood no longer gives magic resistance. What? That's his third skill, is it? Now provides health regen up to 80% of strength base on missing health. What? Is Huskar a new hero now? Berserker Blood now ramps up faster when lower health. Replace Inner Vitality with Inner Fire. What? In the fiery range, knocks all enemies within 500 range away for you, dealing some little damage and disarming them for 4 seconds. Enemies are knocked back 550 range away from you. Knockback duration 0.6. Cooldown 12 seconds. Mana cost. Okay. Sounds like a new hero to me. Talent increase to 20% lifesteal. Talent increase from 10 burning spears DPS to 15%. Plus 15. Talent increase from plus 15 strength to plus 20. What? Talent increase from plus attack range to 175. What? That's like fucking sounds like a fucking big buff on Huskar to me. The fuck is Huskar? Come here. Let me try this out. He's broken because of Holy Rocket. Holy Locket. Yeah, man. Let me see his level 6 first. Let me try this hero. Have you guys tried it out already? Is it good? Berserker's Blood. Max attack speed. Max regen. Okay, this is the broken skill, right? Let's create an enemy. Is Burning Spear still the same? Okay, still the same. Let's give Axe level 25. First skill, Inner Fire. So third skill is his first skill now. It gives regen and attack speed. But no more spell immune, okay? Knocks all enemies away from you for distance, dealing damage and disarm them. Disarm? What? So Huskar is now a carry killer? Let's try level 11 Huskar. So first, goes in your face. Boom, boom. Does he still buy armlet now? So he's auto heal now? Maximum bonus is achieved when Huskar has strictly less than 10% of his maximum HP. So let's say if I pop armlet, right, and wait for my HP to drop. So it will never drop below 600? Because it's healing so fast? I want to test it out and like when both are full HP. I want to give this guy some, make his HP 10k. So it's auto heal now? Fucking broken shit. This arm for like, what, 4 seconds? Damn. That's a lot. That means you can't attack him for 4 seconds. Ah, so you jump and then disarm. I know. Let me try this. He has a scepter effect, right? That can jump further. Scepter damage deal. This is broken, man. Let's try this.
At once. The gods wish more of me.
See, his HP never dropped below 600 even with armlet always on. Okay, this guy probably needs, what is his attack range? It's 400. Exactly 400. Oh no, his knockback is 550, so maybe he needs a Dragon Lance. A Dragon Lance and an armlet. Right? So there's no point skilling his ult anymore. Slow duration or extra second. What is his attack range now? 540 attack range. So now you know when you have an Huskar. Huskar is cancer now, eh? Omelet, Moss, Holy Locket, Halbert, Satanic. Let's try Holy Locket, okay? But he's squishy. He's squishy as hell. X can rape him. Oh, that's because X have so many heart. I put 2 heart down. Is he gonna heal faster? 55 health per second.
Hello, I'm Dave Newell. You've just achieved first blood. Thanks and have fun.
Come again. Let's fight. Let's test this out.
Rest is for the dead.
Not as strong as I thought.
Taste my blade. Axe brings the axe. Time is short. At once.
So given that the enemy cannot attack him because he's very squishy now. What if he have a heart? Because heart have a 50% health regen M. Look at his health regen now with the heart. Oh, we have to attack him. Sorry, I forgot. If I drop this heart, it's 93. Pick up the heart. This arm. Give satanic. Why satanic? Status resistance. Oh yeah, I forgot to give him a lifesteal item. Start over. Oh damn, the lifesteal, man. Yeah, he needs a lifesteal. Even a basic lifesteal. It's GG. Yeah, he cannot die even with a basic lifesteal. Take his lifesteal talent. Level up to max. So break cost range. Burning Spear's pure damage. What the hell? What does that mean? What does that mean? Life break cost range. Life break. Oh, his ulti. Yeah, he don't even need a nice lifesteal item because his lifesteal talent. GG. This hero is broken late game now. Who can kill this hero now? It takes 3 people to kill him now. With this build. Yeah, even without Satanic, I can't see anyone that can really kill him. With Satanic, he can probably 1v5. What do you think? I think he can probably 1v5 with Satanic, huh? This guy is crazy. Oscar is a bit broken now. And he got the disarm skill. That's the most scary part. Let's say PA jump on him and he just disarm him. Right? Or your fucking Void jump on him. Suddenly you get disarm. And you just have to run. And then on top of that, you can still take attack range at level 25. So level 25, you take attack range plus Dragon Lance. He can hit so far away. Fucking hell. This hero is scary at level 25, man, in every way. Spirit's cooldown increase. What? Another nerf on Io? Thank you, Valve. Release Io Arcana and then nerf everything about Io. Fuck. Since the release of Io's Arcana. Mecha fire damage now lingers on the affected units for extra 2 seconds. This is good. So at least everyone cannot just walk away without taking damage. Juggernaut agility increased by 10. Change how Omni Slash does strike. This one if you watch my stream, you will see me play Juggy a lot. I don't think I need to explain this anymore. So it's based on your items. His ultimate slash is based on your attack speed, and his damage is based on attack 1.8 times your attack rate. Provides 30 plus 30, 45, 60 damage. So if you have damage item, it all procs while you ult, and it Scepter adds an extra second to it, and the cooldown's reduced to 70 seconds. So all his attacks is like physical attack, so it can be dodged with evasion. All full real attacks that can proc your crit and items. So if you're playing against a Phantom Assassin or a Wayne Ranger that have a high evasion, You need something. You need an MKB on Juggernaut to kill them. Because if they evade your ult, they can probably evade all of your ult if they're lucky. Especially Wind Ranger is 100% evasion. So you do 0 damage on Wind Ranger while she's wind running. And her wind run can outrun the maximum time of Juggernaut's Omni Slash. So yeah, get MKB if you're dealing with Wind Ranger and shit. Or anything that pierces through evasion. Omni Slash no longer instantly kill creeps. Keep this in mind. So if there's creeps around, your Omni Slash will be fucked up horribly. No longer constantly issues self-interrupts during each attack. Self-interrupts would cause it to drop your orders. I don't know what this means. Level 25 talent change to +5 Omni Slash strikes to +1 second Omni Slash duration. 1 second is a lot. So Juggernaut is obviously buff in this patch, as well as Chakura. Keeper of the Light. How many heroes do we have to do more? What the f... Can we do half and half? Can we do a part 3 tomorrow? We're only up to Juggernaut. Fuck. I'm in deep shit. My girlfriend's gonna be so angry because it's so late already. And she wants to come back into the room. And I'm doing YouTube videos like this. She wants to come back into the room and fart and shit and burp. And annoy me. You can TP out while in Omni Slash. So now you can't do that anymore? I remember you can blink during Omni Slash. Can you still do that? But this is weird. No longer constantly issues self-interrupts. I don't understand. Keeper of the Light ability rework. Let's stop at Keeper of the Light tonight, okay? Let's finish this. And we'll stop this video and we'll do part 3 tomorrow. And if it takes too long, we'll do part 4. 4 parts for this patch. Sorry guys, but there's a lot of things to cover. I can just read through and ignore everything, but I want to do a detailed analysis for you guys so that you can figure out what's the best hero to spam now, or what is broken. Probably you can figure out something better than me. Alright guys? Remove Mana Leak and Spirit Form. Okay, so there's no Illuminate cooldown increase from 10 to 11, extra 1 seconds. Change how Chakra Magic works, restores mana and removes 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds of basic abilities currently on cooldown. So let's say if you're a hero, you use 4 skills, right? You use 4 skills and all 4 skills are on cooldown. If Caudle use Chakra Magic on you, it will remove 6 seconds of all your skills cooldown. So previously it only reduced the cooldown for your next skill, right? Now it reduced all skills cooldown, all 5 or 10 skills that you have. So let's say you're Invoker, you spam all 10 skills, right? COD will give you Chakra Magic. All your skills cooldown will be reduced 6 seconds. Every skills. But it doesn't reduce item cooldown. Only skill cooldown. Of basic abilities and not your ultimate. Only basic abilities currently on cooldown. So it's like your first 3 skills and not your ultimate. Or first 5, 6 skills and not your ultimate. So yep. ultimate cooldown will not be reduced by Chakra Magic. And then I think let's say you use Chakra Magic once on that guy and his skill are still on cooldown, you can use it a second time and reduce the cooldown one more time, and it stacks. You can use it as many times as you want. So if you guys can think of a good combo with this, it's also good. Rework Blinding Light into basic ability. So his Aghanim Scepter is completely removed, right? And Aghanim Scepter now only causes you Illuminate to heal during the day, so it's not worth getting it. Just get a mechanism, for fuck's sake. Scepter costs like 4.2k and it only heals during the day. Fuck it. Mechanism heals during the night as well, and it's only 2k or 2.2k ish. So fuck Aghanim Scepter now. Blinding Light is a basic ability right now, so it's his second skill. Causes everyone 600 area to be blinded, missing 70% of the attacks for 6 seconds, up to 6 seconds. Knock target back 350 units. Knocks back less. I think before it knocks back like 650 units. Now it's only 350. Makes sense? It will make sense later when I go through this. Deals 50, so it deals damage now. His Blinding Light silence you for 6 seconds, deals 200 damage when it's max, and let you miss like 70% of your hits in 6 seconds. So cooldown is 15 seconds when max. Mana cost is 175, which is nothing for a Coddle. Cast range is very short. It's shorter than before, for sure. Added a new ultimate, Will-O-Wisp. Spawns attackable light entity, Ignis Fetus. The light flickers on for like 1.3 seconds and then 1.75 seconds. Enemies within 650 radius. Basically, this is just a black hole that sucks people into the ball every 1.3 seconds. It sucks in like 1.75 seconds. But the ball can be killed with 6 attacks. Otherwise, it will flicker 5 times before it goes away at max level. So that blinding light there actually make people miss when they're trying to kill your ball. So now just causes illuminates heal during the day. Fuck Aghanim Scepter. Talent change from 2 seconds mana leak stun to plus 2 seconds Will-O-Wisp flickers. I'll test this Coddle out and show you guys how it works before I end this video, okay?
It's a new age.
So at first glance when I tested Coddle, it feels like a fucking joke, right?
It's hardly a challenge.
So what it does now is so when you use this, your enemy can hit the ball. Six times, which is pretty much impossible to break it. But with your new ability, your blinding light, when you do this, when they're trying to hit the ball, you can basically like push them out. Or if they're trying to run away, you can push them in. So 350 knockback is actually really good. So it's not pushing them too far out that it went outside of that, or it's not pushing too far in. Like remember, like Coddle used to be able to push everyone out of the chronosphere. It was that. This is about the size of a chronosphere, right? It doesn't push him out of the Will-O-Wisps, so it makes him miss. So he can't attack the ball, so it misses. So it's even harder to kill Will-O-Wisp. So if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more thing. So when you're doing this, you make them miss, and then you use blinding light, right? Both your skills are on cooldown. When I use chakra magic, it will reduce both skills cooldown. So if you're using on your ally, it will reduce all their skill cooldown except their ultimate. All the basic skill will be reduced by 6 seconds. So you can try and figure out a good combo. Push to the high ground.
Quest continues.
Or you can push them to the low ground. This. So they can't hit the ball anymore.
Leading light.
So now everything, when you put everything together, it actually makes sense. Right? So first you do will-o-wisp. You push them into closer to the ball, and then you do this. And then suddenly Phoenix will fly in and ult together, and no one can hit Phoenix as well. I think Kodo is a good combo with Phoenix, or a follow-up or a setup for Void. So he can use Will-O-Wisp first, and then Void jumps in and hit everyone, and then before Will-O-Wisp end, he just drop a Chrono. Or Void can go in and Chrono first, and when Chrono is almost ending, drop a Will-O-Wisp, and then you can continue stun everyone. So I think it's a good follow-up or setup in Team Ultimate. To me, right now, that Will-O-Wisp is kind of broken to me, to be honest. Okay, and we should stop right here at Keeper of the Light, Portal of the Light, and we shall continue tomorrow on part 3 of the patch analysis, I think. Because I'm also tired, talking like almost 3 hours non-stop for this patch. So, thank you Zombie and everyone. Thank you all my viewers, fans and friends, new viewers, old fans, new fans. Thank you everyone for supporting my DotaGodTV on Twitch, and YouTube, and Discord, and Facebook, and all my other social media. If you guys want to join my other social media, it's on the link below. And if you guys want to add me on DotaGodTV, just go to channels, user, and then just type DotaGodTV here. Then you can find my channel and you can join all these people in my channel. Alright, thank you guys. This is the end of part 2 of 7.20 patch analysis. We'll continue tomorrow for 7.20 part 3. We probably need 3 to 4 parts for this. Patch is so big. Zubin Zahir. Yeah, I know it's GG, man. Today we stop at Portal of the Light, Kundalini. Yeah, still in K. I know, right? You predicted today I can't finish it within today. So, it's good in a way. So you guys can see me on YouTube every day. Still K. Yeah, it's still K. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll go back to Twitch and probably I'm not gonna stream anymore tonight. I'm gonna just play 1 or 2 casual games without streaming, and then I'll go to bed. I'm so tired. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not maybe earlier, okay? Maybe same time. So I'll see you guys next time on DotaGodTV. Bye.